Do you think Australians are good sports? This might make you think again. On February 1st, 1981, Australia and New Zealand faced off in a one-day match at the MCG. After the Aussies set a total of 235 runs, New Zealand batted well to set up a dramatic final ball.
New Zealand's only hope now is a 6 off the last ball for a tie.
With the crowd on the edge of their seats, Aussie fast bowler Trevor Chappell readied himself for the final delivery.
I was heading off back to my bowling mark and I noticed out of the corner of my eye that Greg is heading for my bowling mark as well.
The Australian captain, Greg Chappell, also happened to be Trevor's older brother. Greg was tired.
I've had a gut foot with this.
The busy summer schedule had taken its toll on his players, and he knew that if this match ended in a draw, the extended series would impact the team's readiness for an upcoming test match against India. So, he had an idea.
I walked up to him and I said, how are you bowling your underarms?
I said, I don't know. He said, well, you're just about to find out, aren't you? I said, well, I guess so.
Greg told the umpire that Australia would roll the last ball onto the pitch with the intent to prevent the New Zealand batsman from getting the lift to score 6 runs.
We're going to bowl an underarm. We haven't believed it. And that's a disappointing finish.
Australia won the match, but did they really win? Afterwards, Channel 9 commentator Richie Beno, yep, that Richie, summed up his thoughts.
I think it was a disgraceful performance and I think it should never be permitted to happen again.
And across the Tasman, New Zealand's Prime Minister Robert Muldoon was quick to weigh in.
I thought it was most appropriate that the Australian team was dressed in yellow.
By the way, that's diplomatic speak for calling the Aussie team a bunch of cowards. Even cricket's greatest ever figure, Don Bradman, expressed his dismay, declaring he was very disappointed at Australia's win-at-all-costs attitude. The fallout was swift. The International Cricket Council immediately outlawed underarm bowling in limited overs cricket, stating that the act was not within the spirit of the game.
A game which used to be played by gentlemen.
Greg Chappell continued as Australian captain until his retirement 2 years later. But it was his little brother, Trevor, whose career was shorter and much less decorated, who became synonymous with the underarm incident.
I might be talking to somebody on the phone, oh, you're the underarm bowler, and think, oh yeah, that's me, yeah.